Today we're going to make a soba noodle salad. Soba means buckwheat. These are buckwheat noodles. They are delicious. They have a really great earthy flavor, and they're incredibly good for you. They are not made of wheat, so they're gluten-free, which makes them a great noodle alternative. We want to be particularly careful in cooking them and not to overcook them. So anytime, if you have a package and the package says cook for 8 minutes, cook them for 2 minutes less, check them and then go from there. But better to undercook than overcook. So we're dropping them into some salted boiling water. One of the things about buckwheat noodles is that you do want to not only cool them down completely because we're making a salad, but even if you were making a soup, you would still want to cool them down. And they have a residue on them that you want to make sure you get off. Okay, now we're going to make our dressing. We're going to make a miso dressing. This is mellow white miso. It's a little milder in flavor. We're going to put everything into the blender and make our dressing. So a 1/4 cup of mellow white miso, 2 tablespoons of brown rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of mirin cooking wine, 2 tablespoons of tamari low sodium soy sauce, which is a gluten-free soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil, which has a really delicious flavor, 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, and about a teaspoon of brown rice syrup or agave nectar, whichever you prefer or happen to have around. And then blitz them up in the blender. Now we're going to assemble our salad. So our buckwheat soba noodles have chilled in the ice bath, and they're nice and clean now. We have all our prepped vegetables from before. We've got our snow peas, red peppers, carrots, scallions, cilantro, and also we have some black and white roasted sesame seeds, which are a nice way to top it off. So first we're going to add our miso dressing. We're not going to use the whole recipe. Let's try for about 8 ounces of soba noodles, about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of miso dressing. Toss it over the noodles, and then add about a 1/4 cup of the red peppers, about a 1/2 cup, depending on how much you want, about a 1/2 cup of snow peas, about a 1/3 of a cup to a 1/2 cup of the carrot, and let's put in about 2 tablespoons of the scallions. And toss it all together. We undercooked the soba noodles, but just keep in mind that they are delicate, especially if you're using 100% buckwheat soba. And so you just want to be as gentle as possible in tossing everything around. Feel comfortable using your fingers, it's perfectly fine. And then to plate it, you just want to get a nice portion. You want to get some of the vegetables. Sometimes they find a way onto the bottom. And top it off with a little sprinkling of the scallions, fresh cilantro, and sprinkle on the sesame seeds. It looks so delicious. And there's your cold soba noodle salad.